Good morning, Junior 6. I hope that you're doing well. Today we're gonna cover weekend sheet 3 and work it out together in order to know the right answers from the wrong answers, okay? So let's check what we covered last week or the week before. So as I told you before, the first question that you're gonna find in the weekend sheet is the reading comprehension. In order to answer the reading comprehension correctly, you have to read the questions first. Why do I have to read the questions first? Because the questions give you a hint about the content of the text. So let's read the questions first. The first question says, Paula wants to see her mom too. So what was the reason? How long have Imran and Paula been married? So the first question told me that there is a character in the text called Paula, and she's married to someone called Imran. The third question, why did Paula's parents decide to make their marriage work? Okay, so what was the reason? Why Paula, the fourth question, sorry, why Paula and Imran have been fighting a lot. So there's now another piece of information that they've been fighting. Why was that? What do the underlined pronouns refer to? And then you have to get two adjectives, an adverb, two proper nouns, an antonym of the word awful. Okay, so let's start. The first one here, let's read first. It says here, Paula wants to see her mom too. After reading the text carefully, as I told you, you're gonna find here a line, I underlined it for you. One evening, Paula decides to visit her mom for advice. So the reason was that she wants her advice. So I'm gonna circle the choice number B. Okay. How long have Imran and Paula been married? You're gonna find it at the very beginning. Paula and Imran have been married nearly 8 years. Then the third question, why did Paula's parents decide to make their marriage work? Okay, here you're gonna find the answer. Lately, Paula and Imran have, sorry, not this one. You're gonna find it here. You were just a little girl. One day we watched you playing on the floor. We knew we wanted to make our marriage work. So this is the mother talking. So why did she decide to make this marriage work? Because they loved their daughter very much and they wanted this marriage to work for her sake. So that's the answer, okay? Why Paula and Imran have been fighting a lot, you're gonna find it here. They've been fighting a lot recently because the chocolate shop's business is working very slow and they were having trouble with money. That was the reason. What do the underlined pronouns refer to? Pay attention that I have here two underlined pronouns. The first one, they, and this pronoun refers to Paula and Imran. The second pronoun, us, and this pronoun refers to Paula's parents. Then it says here, underline or find two adjectives. I underlined all the adjectives that you have in the text in red, okay? They are in red. You have good, happy, sad, tired, wonderful. You have as well bad, special, right, better. These are all adjectives. If you just get any of them, you're correct. An adverb, you've got quickly, gently. Two proper nouns, I have Paula, Imran. And then an antonym of the word awful is the word wonderful. So let's move to the following question, which is the vocabulary question. Okay, it says here, the lucky winner received a what of the new book? So he received a signed copy. What's the difference between signed copy, autograph, charity? A signed copy is an object with the store's signature, okay? He signed for you. But the autograph is the signature itself, okay? Charity is an organization that is intended to help the poor. On television, she looks beautiful and glamorous, okay? A synonym of beautiful. You should be kind to him. He's what? He's an orphan boy. An orphan is someone who lost one or two of his parents. She's working on another what of her first book. Okay, we said the thing that continues a previous story is called a sequel. The what guided us through the museum. So the curator, the person in charge of the museum. The student was what about what to do next, was puzzled, confused. Teaching is a very suitable what for women, it's a very suitable profession, and profession is another synonym of career. Open the door, she what in the low voice. She uttered to speak or to say something. Be careful, the cliffs are steep. We said steep is something that is very high and it has a sharp angle. Okay, you go up on it and it's difficult to go up on it. She went to the manager about the bad service. She complained. The art gallery was full of impressive exhibits. Okay, what's the difference between exhibitions and exhibits? Exhibition is the event itself. Exhibits are the objects themselves. He seemed what after meeting the manager, he seemed uneasy, okay, uncomfortable. The boss has to what of his plan, of this plan before you put it into action. The boss has to approve. Finally, the exams came to an end. Now, please, when you answer the grammar questions, don't forget that we first have to read the rubric. After reading the rubric, we read the sentence and check whether do I have a keyword or not. If I don't have a keyword, you have to look for the meaning. Which meaning does it convey in the sentence? If you have a keyword, check it's present simple or present continuous. Complete the 16 sentences to score your knowledge about the present simple grammar. Okay, my brother watched his favorite TV program every evening. Every is a keyword of the present simple, and my brother is a singular subject. So I have to say my brother watches. I watch in a small apartment near the college. I live because I is followed by a plural verb. She what 3 languages, English, French, and Spanish. She speaks. My friend has a sister, but he doesn't want a brother. After don't and doesn't, the verb has to be in the infinitive form, so doesn't have. Your brother a teacher or a policeman? Is your brother a teacher or a policeman? Okay, sorry, is your father a teacher or a policeman? Okay, why didn't I choose does? Because does should have an infinitive verb after it, okay? But here I don't have an infinitive verb, so the suitable answer is. My wife and I are from Canada. Space, you from? Where are you from? My sister's name, Susan. She's a doctor. My sister's name is Susan. I live in Rio de Janeiro. Where space live? Where do you live? My classmate in class right now. Right now is a keyword of the present continuous, but I cannot use here the present continuous because I'm speaking about a state. So my classmate isn't in class now. She's in the library, okay? I work 12 hours a day, but I space my job. I love my job. My friends busy because they are on holiday. Here I have to choose my friends aren't busy. Why shouldn't I choose don't? Because as I told you, don't and doesn't should be followed by a verb infinitive. Do you usually go on holiday? So I usually go to Greece. So here it says, where do you usually go on holiday? My mother English at high school. My mother teaches English at high school. We forgot, sorry, the first part here. I what? A very busy person. In fact, I have lots of free time. I'm not a very busy person. Why didn't I choose don't again? Because I don't have an infinitive verb. We what? Swim, jog, and play sports to stay strong and healthy. We like to swim. So don't use like only, like to. I usually, very early in the mornings, I usually get up. Okay. And starting from number 12 are solved. Okay, then complete using either the present simple or the present continuous. Right now, this is a keyword of the present continuous. I'm watching a movie. I usually watch a lot of movies. This is present simple because usually is a keyword of the present simple. Ricky, my friend, we said be is split into three different forms. Am is are. Ricky is one person, so is my friend. We like to talk together. Why did I choose here the present simple? Because like is a stative verb. Stative verbs should be in the present simple form 99%. Right now, we're talking about school. The police officer wears a badge and a gun to work every day. Every keyword for the present simple, so wears. Jamie usually, keyword of the present simple. So Jamie usually eats cold cereal for breakfast. But today, which is a keyword of the present continuous, he's eating oatmeal instead. Alison and I, for the exam, we space fail. So Alison and I, here I don't have a keyword, but the action itself or the meaning itself tells you that they're doing this action now. So Alison and I are studying for the exam. We don't want to fail. We resort to the present simple in the second part because want is a stative verb. Jonas space in the band on Saturdays. This is a keyword of the present simple, so sings. And Veda space the guitar. Veda plays the guitar. My uncle lives in this place. I live in North Carolina. My mom is cooking dinner tonight. This is a keyword of the present continuous. Space to eat with us. Do you want to eat with us? Tiffany and Mark to Spain tomorrow are traveling. We said that we can use the present continuous if you want to refer to the future, if you are resorting to a future plan. Okay, you have a future plan or a fixed plan. We space the newspaper every morning. We read. The bus space the station at 9 p.m. tomorrow. The bus leaves the station at 9 p.m. tomorrow because this is a timetabled event. Okay. Then the story part. Who is Fouquet? Fouquet is the Minister of Finance who decides how to spend the king's money or the king's taxes. Who is Colbert? Colbert is his chief advisor. How can you tell that Fouquet is a dishonest person? Because he was using the king's money in order to build himself a palace. Who sent D'Artagnan a message and why? Of course, you're gonna say that Aramis sent D'Artagnan a message because he wanted to call him for a meeting of the musketeers. There are three things we can do for the poor. This quotation was said by Fouquet to the king. What is the setting of the previous quotation? The setting of the previous quotation is in the Palace of Versailles. What are the three things they were talking about? This is a very important question. You shouldn't number the answers. We're gonna write them in sentences. So the three things that they were talking about is that they can shoot the poor people or send less food to the army or open the storerooms. What does this quotation show about the speaker and the listener? Okay, this quotation shows about Fouquet that he is irresponsible character and careless person who doesn't care about the poor and he doesn't have any mercy, okay? And it shows about the listener who is the king, the same things, that he is a ruthless king. He doesn't care about his people, he cares only about his pleasures, okay? Hope that the session was beneficial to you. Thank you so much and hope that you're doing well always.